All right, you know when Jason Skrobar is in our kitchen, we are going to have a good time and eat some good food. Just thumbs up. Today, he's brought in some of they're hidden underneath. These are our favorite childhood dishes. You have elevated them into something a little fancier, a little more delicious. So we want to remind people, QR code is on your screen. Scan it for all 3 of these recipes. Plus, we're putting it in the newsletter, Jason. The QR code is going to email you today's recipes, which is coming out at noon today. Woo. So if you want to keep them in your inbox, scan that QR code. You'll get it in the newsletter. Okay, I cannot wait to try these.
Well, there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
because I've got 3 hosts here. I've cooked for all 3 of you. I hope you like what because you just said they were your childhood favorites.
Yes.
So there's a lot of pressure, but so yours, let's talk about yours first.
Okay.
Chicken cacciatore.
Yes. I'm pretty sure my mom made it with canned tomato soup, but it was delicious and I loved it.
Okay, well, so this is sort of what chicken cacciatore, a classic dish that a lot. You guys are
I'm so into it.
We're so excited to try each other.
For your elevated chicken cacciatore.
Can I just stop you for a second? Because typically a kitchen it's got tomatoes and chicken and like
tomatoes, chicken, peppers are usually in there. For yours, I decided to make a galette.
Wow! I was not expecting that.
Me neither.
So, basically, what we have in here is all the classic findings of a chicken cacciatore. So there's tomatoes, there's peppers, there's chicken. I added some cheese because I felt like, you know, something like this deserves a little bit of cheese.
Listen to that crunch, Jason. Tell me about the pastry.
It's a pie pastry.
You served me a bit, but I also want to share with my friends.
So I'm gonna make, so I'm gonna cut. So the recipe, like I said, the recipe is on our website.
This is so creative. There you go.
Thanks. And so, really, you've got all the trappings of a beautiful chicken cacciatore encased in a beautiful pastry.
Oh
so
my
I
gosh,
hope you like it. There's fresh tomatoes and there's canned tomatoes as the base. Good. And again, I added a little bit of Gruyere cheese on top.
The tomatoes are nice and juicy.
Right?
This is really good.
Is it hard to do?
No, it's easy, especially if you buy the pastry pre-made. You can buy puff pastry would work or pre-made pie dough if you don't want to make your own, and that'll make it a lot quicker.
And easy to flip to vegetarian and just drop the chicken.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because what's so nice about a galette is usually it's sweet, right? But there's a savoriness to it, which is really, really nice. But you still have the sweetness from the tomato.
I love how I've never heard that word before, galette.
Galette.
No.
Galette. I've made you a galette before.
Yeah, okay, and I probably said the same thing. I was like, what? I've never heard
it. It was a chocolate one, and I still remember it.
That's right.
It was delicious.
Okay, so classic in many people's households, obviously mac and cheese.
Yes.
And this is what it typically looks like. I'm going to switch spots with you.
Okay.
This is what it typically looks like.
I mean,
if you did that with that, I don't know.
This looks a little sad, but you know, I know you well, right?
Yes,
We've known each other for a long time, so I wanted to add some of your favorite things. And like, if people have been watching the show for a long time, they all know that tomatoes are really sort of your favorite thing. So what I did was I kept the whole, you know, macaroni and cheese aspect. I added some tomato and I added some chorizo. And I did a chorizo tomato ragu. Elevated the pasta, and you're gonna take some. I mean, it's ooey, it's gooey,
and it looks delicious.
It's still
Delucey.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna grab it better.
I'll get a spoon.
This is unbelievable.
Look
at that. Man, see you later. This one.
Yeah.
That one. Bye.
Here, I'll take that away.
Yeah, because we need to. Okay, do you want to serve up a little bit?
And then here we.
Do you want me to add it to your bowl?
Sure.
Yes.
Lunch is served. Wow.
Yes. Can you serve everybody else too?
Just beat zoodles,
Thanks,
Liz.
Jason.
Oh my gosh, I can't even.
Right?
Jason, look at the cheese in this.
A little bit more sauce there for you.
The sausage.
It's saucy, it's cheesy, it's got a little bit of chorizo for some smokiness to it. And it's kind of gooey. Look at it. I mean, that's a close-up. Thanks, Attila.
This is amazing.
Okay, Jason, we
have
to get to
try. Next level.
Thank you.
High five.
So we nailed 2, I feel like?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 for 3?
So.
Okay, mine is Caesar salad. Memories of barbecuing in the summer, Caesar salad. It's a classic. How did you do it?
Okay, so this one was the toughest of all 3. I feel like I was sort of like, how am I gonna take 2 dishes and make them into one? And I went to bed one night and it all came to me.
Oh, okay.
And what I did was a steak tartare. And we're gonna take the dressing that you would normally do for the Caesar, and we're going to pour it on top of the steak tartare.
You're brilliant, Jason.
And then instead of croutons, we've got some crostini. And if you don't want to do crostini, you can take the hearts of romaine and take a little bit of the steak tartare with the sauce onto the hearts of romaine.
And did you do with your bread what you taught me, which is don't put it in the toaster, put it on the oven.
Yes.
Yes.
A little bit of olive oil into the oven, 400 degrees, and you're good to go. And do you guys all like steak tartare?
Love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I cannot wait to try.
So there's a little bit of capers. The sauce is heavy on the anchovy. So if we're feeling some anchovy,
we're all friends.
Then look at that. And I don't know, how did I do? I feel like this was really fun.
It was really fun.
Again.
Well, because it's for for people at home, it's taking what we normally eat and just like fancying it up and elevating it.
And
Well
it's
done.
not that hard to do. Just think a little bit outside the box.
You did that.
And people can try it by scanning the QR code. All 3 of these recipes are going to be there. Jason, thank you so much. You're genius.
Thanks,
well
everyone.
done. I'll be right back.
Really good.
Thank you.
I'm going to try a little bit of that.
Yeah, please.
If you liked that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.